Good morning in Toronto, Canada. This is Sorika in Canada. And we will be doing Nejang. So let's take the 7-point viral channel posture to begin. So any cross-legged position, either lotus, half lotus, open, or if you're sitting on a chair, you can cross your ankles to protect, to control the descending wind. That's the first one. The second one, protect your law energy. So yesterday we did the law massage. So we want to protect the life force energy that's in our hands. And we push down to block the left and right channels to encourage the wind to travel to the central channel. As we push down, we create eagle wings. And these eagle wings help us keep our heart open, our spine straight, and it controls the pervasive wind, all-pervasive wind. And as you do that, you will notice that your spine straightens, and like a stack of golden coins, it helps us remember. Our neck, like a swan neck, so tuck your chin in so that it helps facilitate also the straight spine and allows the winds to flow better in the central channel. The tongue touching the palate and the eyes looking down past your nose, not fully closed. So both the tongue and the eyes help to control the life-sustaining wind that's located in our crown chakra. So from the 7-point viral channel posture, take inhales and exhales, pure breath in, and release any stagnant, dead air out. From here, we visualize the twofold emptiness, which is that our body is like a luminescent blue shell. There's nothing inside. So if there's nothing inside, there can't be any disease. And in our body, this luminescent shell, there are 3 channels. The central channel is blue in color, running from the top of our head down to the perineum, about the thumb width in length. The left and right channels are about our pinky fingers, running from your nostrils, parallel to the central channel, up to the crown, and then back down again, following the central channel to 4 fingers below your navel, and that's where they connect. Okay, so in this picture is mirrored, so just imagine yourself looking at the mirror. So now we're in 7-point viral channel posture and twofold emptiness. Then we can begin to clean our 3 channels doing the 9 breath purification exercise. Breathe in and breathe out completely. Place your left hand on your left nostril and inhale rainbow light. Imagine the wind going down your right channel, hold the breath, and it goes to the left channel as it cleans your right channel. And exhale red smoke. Inhale rainbow light. Now we're cleaning the left channel, so visualize that going down your left channel. Hold your breath as it goes to the right channel, and exhale white smoke. Cleaning and releasing. Inhale rainbow light. Now all 3 channels are being cleansed. Going down. Hold your breath as you visualize it crisscrossing to the other side and going up, and exhale blue smoke. Left hand to left nostril, we can clean our emotions. Inhale, on the right side is attached to hatred and aversion. Hold, and exhale, red smoke. Inhale, rainbow light. The left side is attached to ignorance and delusion. So exhale, and balance ignorance and delusion. So now inhale rainbow light. The central channel is attached to attachment and desire. Hold your breath. And exhale, balancing attachment, desire. Left hand to the left nostril. We'll now balance the 5 elements. Inhale, cleaning the fire element. Hold and exhale, red smoke. Inhale, rainbow light. Now cleaning the water and earth element on the left side. Hold your breath. And exhale, white smoke. Now inhale, rainbow light. We're now cleansing the wind element. Hold the breath. And exhale, blue smoke. Left hand to the left nostril. Inhale, rainbow light. Now we can balance the fire humor. So this is the bio humor related to the fire element. Exhale. On the left side, related to the humor, phlegm humor. Inhale. Hold the breath and balancing the phlegm humor. And the central is related to the wind humor. Inhale, rainbow light. Hold the breath and balance, exhaling wind humor. Come back to the 7-point channel posture. And now we begin the Oma home chanting, because now we cleaned our 3 queen channels, and we now are going to clean or purify the primordial body, speech, and mind. So Om is located in the crown chakra, the head chakra, and it is white in color. So these are, maybe learn some Tibetan letters here. And A is red in color, and it balances the primordial speech, and it's located in your throat chakra. And Hong is blue in color. Oops, they're not sticking anymore. And this one is the primordial body, speech, mind. Got the tape. Hopefully this works. Try again. So I'm going to chant Om, Ah, and Hong, and you're going to inhale on the Om, white light or Om, and when I chant Ah, you're going to hold your breath and visualize the white light transforming to red and expanding throughout your whole body, this red Ah, purifying your speech. And then when I say Hong, you're going to exhale blue light and purifying your body, body, speech, mind, your mind. Okay? You got the instructions. Inhale. Inhale Om, hold on Ah, and exhale Hong. So let's take an inhale and exhale completely. we will practice the partial Vajra breathing. We have our little vase in our, I guess, navel chakra. So I've got the picture here, like so. Visualize, you don't have to visualize, but just intend that you're breathing into your vase, and you can swallow at the end to help push down the top pressure of the vase, and at the bottom just pull up the perineum or the from your root to create the little pressure ball. So we're going to do an exercise. I think yesterday we did 45 seconds, the day before 30 seconds. We're going to try a minute today, okay? So those of you who cannot hold your breath for a minute, just breathe out through your nose like shooting an arrow, 30% of the air, and then breathe right back in to hold your vase breath, okay? So I got the computer timed. I hope this instruction is clear. We're going to hold our breath into the vase, and when the computer beeps, you can shoot out with your nose 30%, and I'll instruct you to breathe back in. Okay, again to the 7.5 Chana posture. Inhale to hold the breath. Okay, inhale again, holding the breath. And if you find it difficult and you don't want to exhale, just do another inhale. So like you're holding your breath and like another inhale. So inhale to hold the breath. And one more time, inhale to hold the breath. Okay, how's that? So we held our breath for a minute. Hopefully everybody is okay. So some things you can think about when you're in it. Well, maybe don't think about that you're holding your breath. You can relax or try to be as calm as you can. That helps to contain it. And if sometimes you want to stay in it, you can just do another inhale while you're holding the breath to keep it a little bit longer. That helps. But okay, so I had a question about yesterday, the law massage, about whether to do it clockwise or counterclockwise when you're doing like the law points. So what my teacher Mirella she said that you can actually, if you know the Tibetan letters, remember we did the Tibetan letters. So Om A I U Ri 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 E O A. So you can write the Tibetan letters 3 times on the palm as you're doing the chanting, and then you can do clockwise 7 times, and then counterclockwise 7 times. So that's something you can do, or just do the simple way, just whatever is your intention, whatever feels right for you. Okay, so today I've chosen 5 Nejang exercises that are related to emotions, because of the time we are in right now. There's a lot of people who don't practice, so they're having trouble. They're struggling with their emotions. They're struggling with isolation and just being with themselves. It's sometimes hard to be with yourself. Okay, so we're going to start with something we did before. Nejang exercise number 4. It's related to the tongue. So remember the flower. This is the flower of the tongue. The hollow organ is the small intestine, and the solid organ is the heart. So when we do this exercise, according to Dr. Nida in his Nejang book, it says that the heart doesn't just relate to the organ, but it also relates to the emotional heart and our spiritual hearts. So this exercise number 4 is good for people who may be experiencing depression, anxiety, or any other psycho-emotional issues. So this is exercising the tongue would be essential for them. And it's also important if you, or very helpful if you are experiencing like post-stroke, or if you know anyone who had a stroke, maybe to teach them this exercise and help them. Yeah, that would be wonderful. And also in the Soarikpa points, if you look at the tongue, it's very important. You can see that they are related to different parts of our body. So like the center of the tongue, I can sit closer. The center of the tongue is related to the stomach, and then the tip is the heart. And then so like the spleen on the left side, so it's similar to our body. The left side the spleen, the right side the liver, and it's more forward, and then the back, the left kidney, the right kidney, and the very back, you can see that's for also liver, and the center is the center. Now you're going to check if I'm healthy. So the center is the heart line, and what you would find, some people have like cracks. So the cracks indicate a wind imbalance. So if you studied with Dr. Nida in terms of diagnostic, especially if you do like Kuni, Tibetan massage, in the 3rd course, he talks about diagnosing the tongue. So because we're going to work on emotions, I'm just going to give you a little tidbit on emotions. So if you see anyone with cracks in the tongue, especially down the center, that means they have like some wind in the heart. So remember, we have 5 elements in the body. If the wind in the heart, then that indicates there's an emotional block. And also in Tibetan medicine, wind is related to thought. So if you think too much, you create a lot of wind in your body as well. And then so I think I'm okay. So if you find that there's very deep cracks, that means the more severe it is. So if there's deep cracks like fish bones, then it indicates a serious wind problem like mental issues, emotional blocks. So yeah, you can check yourself, your family members. So then I go, let me see your tongue. Then you start to understand people. So what they're dealing with. So it's an indication of where they're at. Okay, I think we're good to do this. If you've been following me, I think you know how to do this. So to begin, let's just stretch our tongues. So stretch as low as you can. And as high as you can. And then to the left. And then to the right. I feel like a dog. Okay, so to do this exercise, we're going to hold our vase breath. We've been practicing how to hold it, so now you guys are better at it, or good at it. And once we hold our breaths, we're going to move our tongue up and down 7 times, left and right 7 times, clockwise 7 times, and counterclockwise 7 times. And with our nose, exhale 30%, and back into our vase breath, and we do this for a set of 3. Okay? So let's do it together. Get into your 7-point Vajrayana posture. Inhale to hold the breath. Okay, inhale again. And one more time. Okay, how's everyone? I hope by doing the practice of the 1 minute holding, it helps you build your endurance in these Nejang exercises. So that's the first Nejang exercise, number 4. And so, like I said, our emotions are stored in our bodies. So if you know that for example, if you got a kuni massage, like a Tibetan massage, and they kind of massage you in your gluteus area. It's like our biggest muscle in our body. It's connected to the kidneys, according to this Dr. Nita's book, and it's also where people store their fears and anxiety and stuff. And if I open the page to kidney points, what do you see? You actually see the mandala. They call this the mandala, the 4 points. So our body stores our emotions, and if we don't release them, we kind of get funny. So kidneys is where, if it's imbalanced, you might experience fear. So our lungs, if it's not balanced, we might experience sadness or grief. The heart, of course, anxiety, and the spleen, confusion, and the liver, anger. So we want to keep our bodies healthy by doing Nejang and all other modalities or other things to help you be strong and healthy. So the next exercise I'll share with you is number 8, and it is, it's like this. So it's here in your forehead, and let's find the page here. It is, okay, it actually heals bone problems. So if you have any bone issues, that this exercise helps. It relaxes, clears, and settles the mind. It heals emotional troubles, balances the wind humor. So if your wind is crazy, then you also be crazy and sporadic. So it helps balances the wind, it calms your mind, and it helps sleep. So if your wind or your mind's all over the place, it's hard to sleep, right? Sometimes even if you get excited, then it's hard to sleep. So this exercise is good for that. Also, you use the side of your hand, and you're just gonna massage the middle. You want to kind of push in and to the bone. Don't do it too hard. I've done it hard, and I've left a mark on my forehead. And there might be some funny explanation to do, but we'll hold our breaths, and we'll do 7 times one side, and flick the energy out, 7 times the other side, and back into Vajrayana posture, and breathe out through the nose 30%. And we'll do this for a set of 3. Okay? So inhale to your base breath. Inhale. One more time. Okay, so that's exercise number 8. And next on my list of helping with our emotions is number 12. This one's a this one's a fun one. So number 12 is where is it now? 12. Number 12 is massaging and moving the breasts. So the breasts doesn't have much circulation, so for women, Dr. Nia says it's very good to massage your breasts. So, or have someone you like massage them for you. Okay, so it's good for bile problems. So remember the 3 humors. Bile is related to the fire element. So an imbalance of bile, it creates hot nature diseases, inflammation, fever, infection. So we want to make sure that it is balanced. And so medically, this exercise pacifies all winds, it calms the mind, treats the mind, as well as overthinking, helps breathing, stimulates circulation in the brain, helps breastfeeding women to produce milk. But also it helps the heart, because this is where the heart is, emotional imbalances, liver and diaphragm tension, because the diaphragm is very big there, and any gynecological problems. So if we look at Dr. Nita's Soa Rigpa points, I have the bookmark somewhere in the, this one, yes. In the heart points, you see, these are the heart points. So when you have a Tibetan massage, they might massage these points. So for your heart, and it's also heart emotions. And also I would like to share with you, where is it? Oh yes. In the 4 Tantras, that book, it's too far to reach. there's the point here in the center, you see? That's for depression, sadness, and then also there's another version. I'll show you. Point number 9, and that's for unhappiness. And you notice that they're both in between the nipples. So Dr. Nita, in his Tibetan book, the nipples are what he called the anger points. So if you're angry, you gotta massage your nipples. Actually, the reason why is because the nipples is related to the liver. So if you have any liver issues, it's good to massage the nipples. So how will we do this? We're gonna inhale to our vase breath, and we're gonna really massage the breasts in I guess inner circles first. We'll do it, I guess 7 times, and then 7 times outer circles, and then 7 times up and down, and then we breathe out 30% through our nose, and we do this 3 times. That's okay? So inhale. Inhale. And one more time. How's that? I like to do it 21 times very fast. It's okay, I'll show. So that's number 12 with the Nejang exercise. And the next one I would like to share with you is the number 20. So number 20 is massaging the calves. So the calf muscle in the back. So here. And remember yesterday we did the la massage. One of the la points are at the center of the calves. And interesting enough, Dr. Nita says that is the fear point. So what's it, number 20? Yeah, that's the fear point. And this exercise actually pacifies the wind, so calms the wind, so and balances the kidneys. It opens the heart, and it releases fear. And it's because it releases fear is also good for bad dreams and panic attacks. So if you have any panic attacks, this is where you go. Okay. And so how will we do this? We will hold the. Okay, so technically, yes, if we do it properly, we breathe in, we hold the vase, and then we just, first we rub it to create the heat, circulation, and then we massage the calves to get all over, and then after that, then we tap. Okay? So we're going to hold our breath, and we're going to do rubbing for 7 counts, massaging for 7 counts, and tapping for 7 counts, and we do it 3 times. Inhale to hold the breath. Inhale. Inhale one more time. Okay, how was that? So, you know, according to your body conditions, if you can't hold your breath that long, you can just do it faster, or you can do it slower for 3. Okay, and so that's Nejang exercise number 20. And the last exercise I would like to share with you is one of my favorite ones. It's called tiger vomiting. It's a nickname. Not many of the exercises have a name, but this particular one does. And it is, if you do other, I guess other yogas, they call it cat-cow. It looks similar to that. And how it works, it unblocks the winds that are trapped inside our bodies. Remember, we have five different winds located in the different areas I've explained before, and it will help release them. And it also releases emotions, phlegm problems. So phlegm, remember, is on the left side, and I mean, yes, the left channel is related to phlegm, and it's made by water and earth. So if you have if it's imbalanced, you might have too much mucus or something like that, and too much indigestion, and that's one of the first indications of imbalance. And then if you don't deal with indigestion, then you might end up with, I don't know, tumors, and it's complicated. Okay, so then this exercise also help with abdominal pain and digestive problems, so phlegm and digestive problems. Okay, so how do we do this exercise? I'm going to have to move some things. So if you can't do the exercise, of course, you can imagine, just do in your head that you're doing them. If you can't if you're seated, we can do this exercise seated, but I'll show you how it is done properly. So you go into vase breath, and you're gonna go to all fours if you have the space. Let's see, and then you're gonna do essentially cat-cow. And then after the 7th one, you can go and then come back. So what this is, it's like the Ha mantra. It releases all the emotions, stagnations, and all that. It's like, you know how we do the other exercises. So just really let it all out, and hopefully you don't scare your neighbor. Okay, so if you can't do that, so you just do the same thing in seated posture. So you hold the vase breath, and pretty much like the cat-cow seated. So the seated cat-cow. And on the 7th one, just really release and get it all out. So you can choose between the two which you would like to do, or after this you can try and practice on your own when you can. Okay, so let's begin. Hold our breaths. Inhale. I guess it's easier to just stay in there. Dr. Nia says it's okay to just stay in the tiger position, but you can do this too. Inhale. One more time. Inhale. Okay. Nejang exercise number 23, the tiger vomiting. Yeah, so we've helped our clear emotional blockages, heal emotional troubles, balance emotional issues, release fear, and release our emotions. So yeah, thank you for joining me. I checked the time. Oh, I did better today. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, night, evening. I'm not sure where you're all from. If you tell me, it'll be nice. Any comments and suggestions or whatever questions you would like, put on the comments, and I'll try to answer them tomorrow. Okay, take care. Bye.